Hey there, Broken Controllers here. I wanted to do a small video here. Some complete people were complaining about a few things, and they're just failing to understand and see some of the other things. First of all, as far as I know, male and female, this is how you move, okay? Comes to it, this is their walk. Alright, and yes, I did purchase one outfit because I support the game. I'd find it a little bit crazy if I was going to pay for any more unless they drastically lower the price. But, regardless. Alright, now, this is a lot of the complaint from a lot of people, how the person seems to be a little awkward. I mean, I don't think it's the worst run in the world. I've seen worse. It's a beautiful game. It's got tons of lore that goes into why possibly this happened. You're the first humans to be here in forever. You just, poof, you're here. You exist, you get summoned at the, shrine. Otherwise, it's this race. And apparently, the other ones. Yes, you can interact with the dog. Sorry. It's not a dog. He's a fox. This is a fox. Okay. Alright. There is... Let me see here. Make sure I'm using my red arrows. There's our wonderful little rodent gopher things. Think of it as a squirrel and a gopher. They're your standard issue things. He had no special markings, so I can one-hit him from the very beginning. Mining, simple as that. Have the proper pick and do this. Start with the stone pick. Well, you get the stone pick at the beginning and you can start taking out copper nodes real fast. As you level things up, then it's like, okay, hey, you've gotten good enough. Hey, how about making a copper pickaxe recipe? That's how it works for all the tools and all the trades. You have a relationship level right here with all of the guys, people, whatever the freaking hell, elf things, purple people. Yeah, the purple people eaters. There we go. And you can give them different gifts that might affect their thing. You want this? Oh, you're welcome. Unlike some other games, when you give them a gift they do not like Stardew Valley or Sunhaven, and I think there's one or two others, they just say, no thank you, this isn't for me, basically. Doesn't affect your relationship with them, and then try again. This is the one I'm actually courting. I have never, like Stardew Valley and all that, I've never pursued any of the romances, but I thought this would be fun. Why not? I want to see what there is. And her mannerisms completely changed now since I've done that. Of course, I don't have anything to gift her, unfortunately. One of her favorites is silk. She is also the... Yes, my favorite kind of furniture, yes. These are all the different things. Now, mind you, you get these home-style recipes and stuff like that. You only get so many. And then, homestead. While you're crafting, you'll be like, okay, I'm going to make the cozy chair. Alright, done. Oh, that gives me an idea. I can make this, this, or this. And you choose. And eventually you get them all. These are, after you get to level 10, you start earning these every time you gain a level in the thing. I guess doing certain things as well. Because the only one I got up there is gathering. Now, it's going to be frustrating for some, especially those freaking loot whores. Emmeline, I'm talking to you. That likes to multifunction, do a lot of stuff. You have to kind of watch that in this game. You only have, I think it's 3,200 maximum storage with your chests. Well, come here and get this, it essentially doubles, per chest, because the starting chest is 400, and it only allows you to put 8 of the chests or storage bins on your farm. Well, take out enough stuff so they can pop one up, which is like 400 materials of whatever the hell, because it stores by number. That is 825 individual items. So that would count as 5. That would count as 9. That would count as 100. This would count as 27. So that's what we're talking about. But make sure there's enough room that you can pick one of the chests up, make one of these things, slap it out, and then boom, that changes. Really looking forward to that. Not looking for that grind. But it'll be worth. Yeah, and that'll crank that up hardcore. I do wish they would have an upgrade for this. This one basically puts your stuff in there that you don't want to worry about. And it's like, hey, I want to keep this for later, or this or that. I don't want to accidentally use it. So that's what the lockbox bin is for. Also, any of the furniture items that you craft do not take up storage in there. They do not at all, which is wonderful. They considered that ahead of time, and it is great. Here's the goblin of the game, essentially. They're called Grubbelkin. So, you can guess what he likes a lot. You have backpack space, right? You start with 2 bars. Then this is 500. This is 5,000. This is 50,000, which is a bit crazy. I would say I could see 25,000 being more comfortable. Really, honestly. Because once you have all your farm plots and you are prepared, you can really start making a mint. As for some people worried about this, this is the most quote-unquote gay person here, but he's just more feminine, but just like I'm dating Tish. She doesn't come off as lesbian in any fashion or form. Well, she dates men or women. This guy dates men or women. That's just how they do it. But he's just a different upbringing. So he's a little bit different when it comes to how he acts, how he talks, how he walks. He just makes me think of Sweeney Todd, and I think it's the hair. But not as psychotic. But here, you can come here, you can have a look at these things, see all the different ones. This is where I've gotten, and it allows you to switch between them. So, I got this. Those are the 3 color things I have. Which I think they need to have a little bit of variation between those. If I get another one, it'll probably be this one. I love how that freaking stands out. I don't know why. I mean, it turns you into a bee, but I do like that. Since it's a barred look, bards are flashy, man. This is okay. Let me see. I don't remember. Let's see here. I've seen a few of these around. The herbalist. Rogue. I'm trying to remember what Telsa got. I don't remember. But, I mean, basically what it is buying these, you're supporting the devs. Alright? And I think they've actually brought down the price somewhat. They have. Oh my God, folks. It looks like they have. It's down a little bit in certain spots. That's good. Because, I mean, I can get these 2, and that's going to cost me that right there if I wanted to. I'm not going to do that yet. Because I only bought the single. And, that's, you see how much that cost me buying a single. So now, they did lower them. I could do this and get an entire set that's worth 17. Which, that's great. So, I mean, there's some pricier ones still. I'm guessing a lot more work went into it. I don't know. I have no clue. Okay. This dude's mostly a conversationalist. Yada yada yada. I'm just blowing through that stuff because you don't need to deal with that. If you're gonna mess with it, you'll get the lore on your own. There's another romanceable. Blah 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 blah. You got any recipes for me? Okay. No, I need to get my thing up next. You do cook, and cooking can be, well, quite involved. Or you can come over here and just buy food direct if you're that freaking crazy. Don't do it. It's a waste of money. Here's the bug catcher. You want one of these? See, that's what they say if it's not for them. Okay, yep, I want that. I want this. And this really comes in handy. This, several of the crafty paths, like the hunting, the fishing, the herbal, gathering stuff, have one of these kind of things where it allows you to track the things for 15 minutes. There are some issues with some of them, but this one to me is, the Buzzy Jar, is one of the more effective ones, because finding rare insects is a kind of bit more difficult thing if you're just out there on your own. Because fish, you just crapshoot. Herbalism type stuff, well, not herbalism, but gathering, the herbs and stuff, that's a crapshoot. Iron, there is no such thing as a rare. Well, except for the rare node, the Palia, which is the purple material. And this. And then when it comes to hunting, there sort of is a rare, but we only got the 2 animals so far. And on the other map, over here in this place, the Bahari, which I guess would be over there, you have to worry about the white Sernuk and the white Choppa. Them little bastards will teleport away. What's worse is the Choppa not only teleports away after a short bit, he actually teleports. He does a mirror image, and there's 4 of him running. If you shoot the wrong one, it'll take care of it, but it's not too bad. Alright, it could be blah blah blah. I'm a apparently water element talky personality, whatever the hell, I don't know. Alright, going through this, you don't need to... Alright, great, thanks. Every time you get them up a reputation level, they will give you a quest. Early on, of course, you get quests here, there, and everywhere. But raising your rep with the people also affects that. I'm actually torn between saving up for either my next backpack, give me here, 50,000, which is one of the lower ones. Getting that iron chest to upgrade home storage, which I've still not capped out my copper storage. Hey, Ken. Tulsa's going to date this one. Golf chick. These, in particular, you can only start with 5 crafting tables there. And that, I'm not talking a normal crafting table, I'm talking like a smelter, the sawmill, stuff like that. And no, it doesn't start at 4,000 gold. It starts a lot lower. It's like the Ritz start at like 10 gold, or 10 renown. And then they only cap out at 100 and all the way up until we finish it. I don't know how high this goes. But I also want to expand my place. You know, I could do that right now. I could start. You know what? I'll do this. That doesn't come here. It poofs to my home. A little pricey, but yeah, whatever. I'll go talk to those other people later. Hunt a Proud Horde. Oh, Well, here's the thing. If you have this arrow right here, if you hit them, they can't teleport, or they can't use their mirror image, or whatever, but only for a little bit of time. So they can pop it back. But the thing is, the animals do have relatively high hit points. I think it was 4 or 5 hits to take down the chappa, the gopher thingy. And the big boy, the deer, it took me anywhere between 5 and 7 hits to kill it. Of course, they put out more meat, a little bit more horns, a little bit more fur, and then there's a chance of getting their hardcore, high quality tail or antler or whatever the hell that is. Oops, I forgot to use this. You buy it from Zeke or Zeki, whatever the hell you want to do it. Occasionally he sends these in the mail to you, which allows you to have an extra free thing. Hooray, I think. But here's my setup. These are tier 2 sawmills. I just hide my chest back there. It's a modification station, which I haven't used once. I haven't. I've looked, but I have not used it. Because, well, there's some money involved there because we can't do this stuff ourselves. Give me an idea. Boop! My chair! Alright. See? It allows you to change. So that way the furniture matches the theme you want. I like that one. But it takes a number of these. Well, they're like $200 a piece. And you can't make them. Yet. Big yet there. Just like you can't. There is no animal farming yet. No husbandry. So eggs and milk. Nope. You gotta buy them. Or if you get them through a quest. I got this big freaking windmill here. And I can grow wheat. But I'll be damned if I can have a grindstone to make my own flour. That one right now, that one kind of irks me. Because it's like, alright, come on. I shouldn't have to do that one. This stuff is still that way. Other than, of course, constantly planting, popping up a tile. I guess some of them will vanish with time. So, there's that. I have acquired, me and Tulsa have acquired every single chest in both maps that count towards there's 12 in the first map and 30 in the second map. And there, if you fish up a treasure, while it looks more like these raggedy things like right here, you just use it and it's consumed, and you, most of the time you get all this makeshift stuff out of it. Like I got makeshift stuff in here. Makeshift bed, pantry, bookshelf. That's a makeshift wreath. Yeah, look at me. Makeshift candle, which, what was that? Whatever. I put one of the chests over here, so that way, you know, if I'm over here, I can access it. I put the storage, these things, the safe light chests. Can you guess what this is? Makeshift lawn chair. It's a beta, hey guys. It's another thing. But you can come over here and you switch over. So that's no big deal. So, yeah. Let me get you out of here. You, and you. And you. Whoop. I want to save you. So, maximum of 300 storage on your locked down stuff. This stuff will not be used. It will not be consumed. If you put it in here for, you know, things over here. If you're crafting, it'll only pull from this side. Hello. Thank you. And we'll move you to the other side. Seeds are kind of precious. So, this is broken. This is broken. As in, I shouldn't still have them in my inventory. Broken. Put this over on the other side. This has yet to be used. Yeah, that's from the human era. La da da. While these might seem as junk or whatever, there's some people who like that thing as a gift. Seriously, it improves the rep with them a decent amount. So don't get rid of them. You might be very tempted to sell plant fiber early on because you come up with a lot of it. Don't. Unless you have to. Because a lot of furniture will use plant fiber in crafting. So, yeah, don't sell it if you can help it. If you need money, whatever, go out, mine to your heart's content, getting as much as you can of both rock and flint. Come home, sell it. Come here, drop, drag and drop, drag and drop. Stone's only gonna give you one apiece. Big whoop-de-doo. But the flint gives you 3 apiece, and flint is relatively easy to get. So that's a pretty easy, oh God, I need a little bit of money. There are guides to make these things different, like the glowworm farm. It's pretty much 1 worm per dissolved thing, every single one, except for like 1 or 2. But the sweet leaf changes this. I get speedy grow fertilizer from having this in here. So there's that. Yeah, a steak dinner. If I put that in here, I'll get like more worms. Worms like steak. So I think the glowworm thing needs to double on all of its respective tiers. I can understand it not being as hardcore as this one. I mean, you can put damn near anything in it. You're going to get like 9 worms per, I think the lowest one's like 4. And the high one's like 12. Or 15 or something like that. But, yeah, no, it kind of makes sense. One of the chief complaints is some of the cosmetic items. This here. Okay? It's kind of cool, little interactive thing. Let me show the difference. Make sure we're only in furniture. Now, hold on. Let's make this a little bit more easy to find. This is a ranch house fountain. Okay? Ranch house fountain. They also, people have been asking this, like, okay, when I'm clicking here, I need to be able to click Dragon Tide, Homestead, Oak, log thing, you know, or log cabin thing. And myself personally, I'd like to be able to click something somewhere that, so when I come back in here, it stays on the same damn page and I ain't gonna go to it every time. There's lots of quality of life comforts that so many people are saying, please, please, please. I think we're gonna get a lot of them, okay? I really do. So that's just my feelings on it. The devs have been very responsive to what people say. God knows, I probably, here we go, ranch house. Look, that's the chief complaint. One of the people, they bought this and were like, hey, sweet, I'm going to make that for my farm, for the aesthetic of the lily pads. No lily pads. So it's one of those, hey, if this is what you're showing, this is what we should get. There'll be no false advertising, which I can understand. That's fine. Makes sense. Yeah, I'll mess with y'all. It's almost 2 days in order to do this quest, because I have to have 25. You can't buy that. Can't buy it. But you can grow it. Only section. I probably will want it to go here. Means I will need to move my stuff there. And I'll probably put a room here. Okay. Now, here's something I haven't done, I haven't figured out. I think that these guys, if you have a terrarium or the fish tank, just having them in here and clicking them puts them in there. I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, instead of just having the stuff in your inventory, if you've got it in storage too, you can access it, allowing you to put it anywhere. I mean, there are certain exceptions, like this, or no, that's not a wall planner, it's a ground planner, never mind. Wait, what was that? Maybe that's what I did. I don't know. But here, give you an example. This is a nice one. That's how defense works. Nice, huh? Ah! Damn it! Stop it! Now, this here needs to be a little bit easier to move. And I'd like to be able to rotate. And if you're going into this mode to gather and pick up things like that, I want to be able to come inside my damn house. Okay? And here's another thing. Up here, they need to give it access that we can place more up there. Some of these lights, they dangle. I mean, like, that sucker is like right over my head. I'm sorry. I don't want no ceiling light that somebody scares me and I smash my head into it. No, 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 no. Allow us to put it in the actual roof area. Or, I don't know, switch out. Like that light is stock. This light is stock. That light is stock. Well, I think that light's stock. I made this one. That light is stock. I think. Maybe. I think I remember that being stock. But, yeah. And we don't have interactable furniture. Why can't I sit down? Why can't I turn on the sink? You know. Give you a little idea. Let's do basic and then complex. Alright, we'll do whatever you do. I will use quality ingredients because I want higher quality. This is Cooking 101. Listen for it. Tick, 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 tick. It's not only the bars, you can listen to it. Ta-da! If you get a store thing, your person's always excited. Okay. Now we'll do more complicated. Oh man. Trust me. It gets intense. Alright, look at all we're going to do. And it's timing. Be very careful in your timing. By the time you chop your second one, you should have to flip. Ah! And how quick you get to them and deal with the things does help. This one I typically wait for, because by the time you're done chopping that, this thing's probably like, I don't know, halfway into burning. Sometimes, though, that catches me is they don't react fast enough. Like this last one, I pushed the F key 4 times before it actually finally did it. And ta-da! There we go. All of them increase your focus, which focus is bonus experience. Okay? You got nothing in there, you're going to get standard issue experience. That's what that is. You pray at the Phoenix Shrine, it increases your focus bonus percentage, meaning, like, I don't know. I'm guessing what it is like, I did this thing and it gives me 100 experience. Well, because of this, it gives me 140. That's what I'm thinking this is. And that's the maximum, is 40. Then you pray at the Dragon Shrine and you increase your maximum focus. So, yeah. And as you can see, meals put out different amounts of focus. There's some out there that put out 800 some odd. And of course, star quality makes it go through the roof. But, darn thing. There we go. But yeah, there is points to it. If you see these things, you know, item cannot be sold. At some point in time, it probably has a purpose. Okay? So, don't be like, throw it away. No, okay, well, that's going to screw up your quest line. What just happened? What'd I do? Oops. Did I put you in? I did put you in there. But like this one, the guy that you gave these to gave this to me to put in his house. And I did. But apparently I still kept him too. And this, you had to get 2 pieces for a quest line. And then after the quest line, for some reason, I mined up another one. Okay. Oh, let me do this one too. Hey, come here. Now this one, on the other hand, I don't know if it was designed that way. When I gave this to Tish to start the romance thing, it's this or a stupid, crazy, epic, rare flower. I would hope you didn't have to buy a box of chocolates every time, because I could break up with Tish right now and go after somebody else if I wanted to. I could date every romanceable character in the game if I wanted to. But, I mean, it wouldn't be bad that, hey, you can get it once and you can just pass it around kind of thing. But I could see them making it where, hey, you need to do each individual one. Oh, because of other games, I'm used to, okay, I need to grab this out of here and go take it to the other storage thing. No, they're all connected. They're all connected. And, of course, they all broadcast to everything that you got. Speaking of, let's get some things going on here. Oh, here we go. All right. I want another one of my Palia thing. Do I hunt stronger? Or do I pick stronger? Because the iron pick's not bad. I think I'll do the hunt. Maybe it'll help. Oh, it shoots farther. Because the arrows determine the damage. I don't think these really determine it. Okay, so yeah, it's a range thing. All right, I'm going for the pick. Oh, 2 more to go. But now I have this sexy thing. Yeah. There's something I need to see. If I'm not hitting a node, see down there by my hotbar, the green circle around, that's my durability for the item. Okay, no. So, if that is not costing me anything, hey. Oh, that's not the axe. That's the axe. If that's not costing me durability, that one's already hurt, mind you. Then I think this should not cost me durability. That right there, and then pulling in, that cost me durability. I don't think it should. I could see costing durability when you fight against a damn big ass fish. Okay, cool, I got that. Makes sense. That would cause the wear and tear on any rod. Fighting a big, small, whatever. They're fighting against you, they're tugging on the line, they're tugging on the, integrity, strength, whatever the hell on your rod. Okay, cool. Just casting and bringing it back, nah. So, they need to fix that. Of course, there's some mild graphical issues. This tree decided it wanted a line of grass paint. I've chopped it down countless times. They're trying to do their best here in the beta, in particular, to get the game as stable as humanly possible. Okay? That's why we haven't seen any new content. They're looking on the stability. There are times where I try to zone, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, I crash out. But the crash out, I swear there was a copper node up here. Well, whatever. You know, I have to do the whole log out, log in kind of thing. But on that aspect, normal bug, high quality bug. They glow. Okay. Yes, I saw that copper node. And then it puts me back one zone when that happens sometimes. But that's not the worst thing in the world. It costs you nothing other than time to go destinations. Unless you're going to use the wagon system, which any of these things, they'll take you around to the other one. They'll take you to your home for $10. So if your return home thing is gone, they'll just beep, doesn't matter which, this map, the other map, $10 your home. Okay. Most places it's if you're switching zones, it's 25, and then anything else, choosing an individual thing, it's 50. But that's it. Early on, that's pricey. Later on, not so much. So that's the only time it costs you other than time. But after a while, like I said, you ain't worried about it. I mean, oh no, I've got to spend 50 G's on transportation. That is horrible. So, yeah, no. I'm good. And then there are times where you go to zone, to your farm, to the world, whatever, and next thing you know, there's like a few hundred to 1,000 some odd people ahead of you. As in, you're waiting for a queue line. They're still working on figuring those out. They're trying to work on, because I mean, we're open beta now. So anybody who was interested and saw the stuff, they can play now. That was one of the reasons we had the stress test. And then the second stress test, because they're trying to get their servers ready for the loads. Okay? So there's lots of things involved. And yes, this thing is fully cosmetic. I can't go around whacking people with my damn guitar. Loot. Harp. Thing. Aha! Ooh, you are a glowy rare. Kind of Pokemon-ish, yet not. Rares will give you, oh sorry, uncommon, my bad, uncommon. But they're different qualities, of course. You know, common, uncommon, rare, and epic will give you different money values. But also, 69 gold, man. The star value also not only affects the price, and it affects how much, because normal cream of tomato soup is not 412 focus. It gives you lots more. If this thing would have had increased focus, it probably would have set it closer to around 412. It's like 50% boost. Yeah. Let's see. Go ahead and switch to this. What else was I talking about? They do know that people are asking a lot about more cosmetics. It's like, all right, there needs. I mean, look at this. Look at this person. Everybody is this mannequin face when it comes to the females, and males have their own mannequin face too. People want some slight differences in creating that. Otherwise, we're all stuck looking virtually almost the same. What else was it? Body shape. To make it a little bit more defined between male and female. Same for facial features. And I'm guessing, yeah, you. Maybe some more definition between male and female movement. I mean, I'm not asking for no damn hip sway. If I want freaking hip sway, I can haul my ass. Oh, no, that was right. All the way over here, talk to her. She's got so much damn sway, it's crazy. I don't need some hardcore sultry walk. I'm just, yeah. And I have seen plenty of women who move that aren't womany moving, but there's still a feminine touch to their movement because of it's just how their hips move. It's just how they walk. It's not a forced thing. It's not, oh, look at my butt. It's just how they walk. I mean, it's not as bad as what you might think. And I'm specifically talking about you seeing Batman run away, actually. There's like a YouTube video on that. And, you know, how dudes always turn around, then they go back and look, and Batman's gone. Right? Well, it shows what he actually does. One of them, he's like, well, running away very fruity-like. And it's like, ha ha ha! So, yeah, we're not asking that. Okay? We're not wanting, well, okay, if you want to make yourself free, I guess, whatever. But, I mean, to each their own. But it needs to be something that you can define. This way, I mean, our current day and era, I don't care about, you know, inclusion in the games when it comes to certain things like that. I mean, being able to date either side, to me, that's a big enough step. Don't demand games to do that. But it still wouldn't hurt to do, ooh, good, to do some mild, I could just say, quality of life improvements to character customization in that fact. I want my female character to seem a little bit more butch. Or I want her to seem tomboyish or whatever. Slight changes for, yes, sir, you know it, your walking style. It doesn't have to be excessive, just slight. So there's that. I mean, I think she's running kind of tomboy. She's not got a heavy sway on her. It's more like she's athletic. A lot of athletic girls have a different run and walk as opposed to very girly girls. And it's just how they built their bodies. I'm good with that. That's fine. It's the change, it's the difference, it's their uniqueness. Okay? Yet I know some girly girls, man, when you walk, you think they's about to come over and whoop your shit. They just got a butch walk. I thought I heard it. Maybe not. Whatever. It's just, you know, it's no big deal. There's got to be something special about this eventually. There has to be. Come on. Y'all know y'all want to put us a teleporter there or some crap. Now, I'm going to show you something. Let me see. Telsa pointed this out. I think it's there. Pretty sure it's there. Oh, maybe it's there. Yeah, it's there. It's there. Okay. His head walked over there. There's a dead end before. And you can tell, hey, this is going to zone into a whole nother area. That is very much true. Unless they patched this recently, it actually gives you a little peek. Which, let's see. They need to fix this stuff too. Alright, I can understand this consumes less stamina, but this, see, right there. Why? And now I can't go up. Whoa, hey, that was a first. But that issue happens a lot. Even on certain surfaces that were designed for climbing, like vines, like inside the lighthouse in particular. So it's like, why did that happen? Yeah. When you level up, all the characters in particular want to talk to you. They'll show up on the map. They'll want to chat with you, same for quests, and they'll send you some mail. This dude like sleeps 2 hours a day. Do we have anything you might like? Yes. Hey, bro, come here. You like flowers, right? I knew you had excellent taste. Sure. Thanks, guy. Fishing is standard issue type stuff. Get star quality fish. You need to catch them in those. Come here. When you start doing heavy furniture crafting, you will use a lot of ceramics. Even if it's just learning. Okay. While you cannot sell furniture, it's like, oh crap, I accidentally duplicated it. I don't need to. Throw it away. They do need to have a sell function, devs. At least or a deconstruct. Get some of your resources back. See that deer over there? Yeah, that one. It's a higher quality deer because he's got the darker markings. So, make sure that's on there. He takes, because see, stone arrows and copper arrows would still barely scratch this guy. But, oh, somebody must have hit him before. Never mind. Let's say 2 to 3 hits with this quality. But he gave me 2 hide as opposed to possibly 1. Gosh, there's a lot of stuff going on. Oh, damn it, wrong button. I want to hit X, which puts away your weapon, or tool, or whatever the hell. But I hit C a lot, which, opens your screen there. I just don't like running around with my thing hanging out. What can I say? I'm going to crack these things. I know, we're so close. Why aren't you going to... Because I don't want it. We're building the suspense, right? All right. Put you away. Done. Let's go. I think this is it. Yes, this is it. Absolutely. All right. Let's go back here. Ooh, what's here? What's here? Ah, it's an invisible barrier. But it allows you to see this. So there's another thing here, a mods market. I don't know if this is story driven, which very possibly will be. So, I mean, I might not have access to this map yet because I don't have this quest done. But you have to friendship level 4 somebody in order for them to be your chef. So, mayhap this is unlocked after all that crap somewhere down the road. I don't know. Or maybe this just isn't implemented yet. So, there's that. But there's a little sneak peek into something that's right around the corner. Be it quest-wise, or, hey, they just haven't released this yet. It's only speculation, man. That's all I can do at this point. There are people that have been around since the alpha tests. They haven't seen any different content than me, as far as I know. Unless there is something beyond, what we got. And these guys spawn like mad. Now, if I shoot one of them deer, the other one's going to take off running. They're not too hard to track. They stand out. So, there's that. I think I've covered just about as much as I need to. Alright, hold on, bro. I'm going to be nice and not spook your deer for you. Okay. Now, if I had low quality arrows and I would have pegged one first, and then they would have hit one and finished it, we both get the loot, and we both get the same loot. It doesn't parse the loot that's there. No, you both get a loot draw. So, I mean, while your sack may vary with, oh, okay, I got a meat and a fur. Well, maybe they got an antler and a fur, or an antler and a meat. Or maybe they just had a high quality meat. Don't know. But the thing is no matter what, everybody gets the loot. Communities. They're still working on stuff here. We're absolutely hoping this is a freaking shared storage for one thing, and God knows whatever else. So that way it's easier to share amongst people. Otherwise, 4 times a day, 4 times a day, you can request any item that you have held before yourself. Okay? I can request any of those bug things, any of these food things, any of this stuff. Up to 4 times in a 24-hour period. So when I do my first one, timer starts. Okay? That's how that works. And then other people, oh, nobody's got it right now. Theirs will show up here, or your friends will show up there. And by gifting them the material or whatever, it gives you renown. A whole 1 renown. They need to fix that. I think the harder it is to come across said thing, it does need to give more renown. I can see 1 renown for the basic little simple crap. But then it needs to be like 1, 5, or 10. I mean, 10 being the maximum for epic quality bugs, fish, things like that. Things that are really bloody hard to come by. Okay? Things like that. I want that. And yes, what do I need all this for? I don't. I really don't. The stone, I might keep some of the stone. I'm selling all the flint. Every little ounce of it. Blowing time. So, this whole time, I'm just sitting here doing this video. I'm doing a low quality moneymaker. I'm just running around. I'm also leveling up my mining. I'm leveling up my bug catching. I'm making use of it. So I would essentially be doing this while, hello, kind of uncommon, I think. Yep, uncommon. While I'm waiting for my farm to mature. There is a site that gives you, you know, hey, this is how you make money with your stuff. Because crops interact with one another. There's one crop, like I think onions are one of them. They act like weed be gone, so you won't have to weed your crops. Tomatoes and another one act like keep your moisture. So the crop setup I am moving towards will be a different one. I haven't done that one. But like the first one, it just stayed watered. Period. I had to go home to either harvest the little things that cooked fast and replant them, and those I would have to water, or to weed. That's the only thing I had to do with it. Yep, done. Sweet. Because I did need more of this. See, there you go. La-da-da. Here's, you know, this wonderful stuff. I'll give you a little thing of that. Oops. Missed you. Here's the thing that is mildly annoying. Star quality cotton. No point, really. Okay. That's a lot of, well, just junk. Okay. Get out of my, well, no, I want you back. Oh, no, it's only 100? Okay, well then I'll keep that. Don't sell your silver or gold. You'll want every bloody ounce of that. I'll sell this little minute stuff. Beep. Hey, yada, yada, yada. See, I mean, they mail you. Sometimes it's quest progression. Sometimes it's this or that. He's telling me, hey, I got more stuff for you in my bug shop. Come here. Okay, sure. The next level, it will open up my new bag. There we go. Nom, nom, nom. All good. All right, I think that's all I got. I don't think there's anything else I need to talk about yet. Interesting. Can I romance two people at once? Is that what that is? I don't know. Don't let your renown cap off. It does have a cap. Do not let it do that. Go to town, buy your writs to expand the land, or go to the Dragon Shrine, go to the Phoenix Shrine, spin it to improve your focus, percentage, or cap. But if you cap it off, it does not, you're essentially losing the renown at that point in time. It will not give you back what, oh, I should have got an extra 100 renown, but I'm capped off. That's 100 renown you're not getting back. And that is somewhat of a limited currency. Okay? So, see how this big chunk of land is? Yeah, this giant chunk of land. Yeah, no, it was like barely anything. It was, I unlocked what, 39 extra plots. And it's just a little bit bigger than my farm spot. That's how big. Okay? So, yeah. And early on, you got tons of renown, real easy, and the writs are cheap as dirt, okay? Don't let it cap out. Alright, let's do one more walk for fun and run, la-da-da, show my character person, whee! Oh, by the way, it does have an in-game thingy. For those who don't know where it is, who's been playing, it is K. Alright, well, there's that. And there we go. Also, you can just take it for fun, look, or whatever. I mean, look at me. I look so serious there. Oh, I'm going to come get the camera. Yeah, whatever. And then if you don't save the album, they will vanish eventually. Okay? So, there's that. Yeah, I'm going to say that. And there is a spot. It does save to your local thing. So, yeah. Alright, guys. Well, this is Broken Controllers. Done showing you around somewhat of Palia. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've been slightly informed. See what you got. Make your own opinions on it, please. I mean, I can suggest this and that and this and that, but if you don't like it, you don't like it. If you love it, you love it. That is your choice. Your call. What I feel should never influence your feelings on the thing. If you got something wrong with it, then just don't play it. Get over it. Go play something else. No point wasting your time, right? Right. All right. Well, y'all take care. See you around.